So, you want to know when's the best time to plant grass? Stay tuned and we'll tell you. In planting grass, there's two ways to do it. A lot of times people do it with sod and/or seed. We're going to talk about planting it with sod first. In planting Bermuda and/or Zoysia with sod, you can really plant it at any given time of the year. However, we recommend planting it in the spring of the year. This way it gets a good root system before the summer gets there and/or the winter. Fescue, the best time to plant fescue by sod is, of course, going into the fall months, September, October, November, and/or you can still find fescue sod at the spring of the year. However, usually after April, it's not recommended that you plant fescue by sod. If you're going to plant these types of grasses with seed, the best time to plant fescue with seed is in September through about the middle of October. Planting fescue with seed, you need to also remember to always aerate the area that you're going to be seeding. And this is recommended to do in September. In planting Bermuda or Zoysia grass by seed, your warm season grasses, you want to do it once the soil temperature hits 50 degrees. Now when I say the soil temperature, I'm not talking about the outside air, I'm talking about actually the dirt in the ground reaches 50 degrees. This way the seed's more likely to germinate during that time. Once you plant your yards with the seed, you need to also make sure you keep the soil good and moist. Now if you're planting back with sod, and the water requirement is that you need to water just about every single day once you plant with sod. What you don't want to happen when planting with sod is that you don't want the root system to dry out. I know a lot of times that you may think the ground's got enough water on it if you're walking across of it and you're sinking in. That's not always the case. You need to always check bits and pieces of the sod to make sure that the root system's staying wet until you get a good soil to root contact. Usually you need to water every day for the first 2 weeks, and then you can start cutting back at that point in time. If you're planting Bermuda grass or Zoysia in the middle of the summer, you're probably going to need to water 2 times a day. One of those times being right in the middle of the day, between 12 and 2 o'clock. So you're getting good water on those root systems. If you've enjoyed our video today, please be sure to like us, share us with a friend, and/or leave us a comment. In planting grasses, be sure to check with your local landscape companies and the Department of Agriculture. If you're located in the Metro Atlanta area, feel free to give us a call at Unlimited Landscaping.